they really, because really the love thing to me is very far-fetched to me. The love is actually the attraction, but I feel the relationship is kept together in the brain. I don't think it's based on an emotional thing at all.
I disagree.
After a while, you get to a point where the relationship is bigger, like, because me and my wife, we're going through some stuff right now, and when I look back on my relationship, I do remember the puppy dog stage. But after you get past the puppy dog stage and you get familiar, everybody relaxes. That's when the true colors start to come out. This is when it's not about love no more. This is the part where you mentally have to know your partner, understand your partner, and be willing to compromise. If you know your wife has this type of tendency to do certain things, it falls on, are you willing to compromise to give her enough time to grow into not doing it?
You know, like, it doesn't matter. You know, you can know your partner. You can know your partner. That's one entity. But until you have that child and you all get to grow together, there's no possible way of knowing, okay, when we have this kid, this is how she's going to treat this child.
No,
I'm speaking on what I said when you told me you gotta know your partner.
Yeah, and actually every day like she said with the communication thing, like when the baby's born, as the stages go, you're gonna have more than enough time to see all these acts start to grow and get stronger in the person. Now, if you sit back and let it grow, you can't really be mad at something you didn't come to the partner and build and try to stop from happening. Because you're actually part of the problem then.
And some things are just natural. Just a natural response. Just like a male has a natural response to a certain situation. It may differ from the female, regardless of y'all saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. There's gonna be a time where, she might forget, okay, oh man, this is what we're supposed to do in this situation. She may forget, we may forget. So you can know your partner all you want, but when those kids come into play, you all, it's gonna be, it's gonna take some time.
From my point of view in the marriage, I can't really leave it up to it just being like that, because I've actually seen the power of the brain and me educating myself and changing my whole lifestyle from a whole nother lane, totally different. So I know that with the proper time and attention to something, it actually can be changed.
Yeah, time.
It actually can be changed. It just depends on whether or not you are, like you said, lazy, whether or not you want to put in the work to make the change happen.
I think you were speaking of when you said the puppy dog stage and I think you were speaking of lust, because love in my mind is synchronized. I can't even say it. What is the word? Synchronicity, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Love in my mind is one moving as every week. If you love somebody, if true love, when I put my right foot forward, she can put her left. That's love to me. So I think you're talking lust when you say the puppy dog stage, when you just meet a girl and you just, that's lust.
Yeah, that's lust.
See, that's lust. No, that's not what I'm speaking of. That is what okay, but you're not saying what I'm saying. Just give me one moment just to explain what I'm saying before you dive into it in that lane. When I'm saying the puppy dog stage, I'm not speaking of a lust of attraction. It's an actual moment in the beginning stages where everything is new to you. So it's really not about lust. It's just you're learning so much stuff and you're liking so much stuff that you really don't have enough time to get annoyed with it yet. But as time goes and eventually you start getting used to it, everything doesn't seem exciting because time is making you got used to it. So now you're going to start looking for other things to like in the person.
That's what I'm saying though, when I say that you saying, when you get past the love stuff, love is one in my mind. Love is synchronicity. So if we really are in love, then that will never leave. Us being one and knowing how to move, when I move and he moves.
I think that's a black and white statement.
No, it's not. It's perfect. And then when it comes down to the kid thing, if two people truly meet at the mind and are one, with you on that
A
point.
lot of
When you
people
said
are
that
lazy.
we do not know each other.
Yeah.
We go and we have sex with somebody and it be so great and awesome, and we think we in fucking love.
And like
You know what I mean?
and like
That's
and
what
like
happens,
and
right?
like you said too, it's real.
Then after a month, you take the condom off. You know what I mean? After a month, take the joint off.
From personal experience?
Yeah.
Personal experience.
But see,
I
that's
love her
what
more now. I love my baby mother more now, and I know her now. I didn't even know her then. You see what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm in love. That was lust. I'm a grown man right now, so I can say in my mind that it's lust when you hit it off and your stomach all ooh and all that. You don't know somebody? That's lust because you know nothing about that person. It could have been the person that whoever, I'm gonna say devil, whatever, but somebody sent to you to kill you. And just because y'all hit it off, go on a little date and drink at the bar, and y'all in love now, no, it's lust, man. If you don't know somebody up and
I
down,
can't agree
it's
with
not
that, bro. Because
love.
when you say lust, you're locking into a sexual thing.
Lust is not sexual.
Lust is sexual. That's when
It's
you
not only sexual.
It's only sexual.
Nah,
In fact,
my
look the
days.
word up, bro.
Nah.
Lust is when you
Lust
have a
can be-
sexual attraction for another
You can
person.
lust
No,
their
lust
smartness.
is not
You
just
can
sex.
lust their money.
Well,
You
but
can
I
lust
have
their
to be
smartness. You can lust their smarts. You
Mental.
can lust their
Lust
anything.
is lust
You
is
can lust anything about a person.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sex.
Lust is love without knowledge, in my mind. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Lust is love without knowledge. You see what I'm saying?
So how do you explain?
But I don't understand how you can say love without knowledge, but then say love can be that love is going to hold it together without the mental when the knowledge is the mental part.
Lust is one definition is strong.
I actually don't believe love is what matters, to be honest.
Ooh.
You know, this is me coming from, I can only come from, pardon me, I gotta speak, I never get it out. I never get it out. What I'm saying is, you taught me this, bro, so I gotta give it back to you. But what I'm saying is, in my experience, to be like, to anybody that knew my relationship and seeing me actually happy my first year and actually watch the decline, like me speaking from my personal, like love is so far-fetched. Like the love is actually what makes you come together.
Bro, I can't.
I gotta get it out. What I'm saying is the love is what attracts you to the person. But when you get up in that house and y'all going to war, it's whether that's you have to be mentally compatible with this person.
That's
No
love.
matter how much
That's love.
I think
Being
it's
mentally
you can
compatible.
love a car, bro. I'm talking about human beings.
No, that's love. That's love.
Let it go.
the way you describe it, it sounded to me, it sounded like you were putting love as an emotion. When love is not subjected to just being an emotion. Love is also an action. It's also a phenomenon you all can explain in the first place. So it's like I see what you're saying as far as letting emotion run, and if you let anything run by emotion, it's going to fail regardless, because emotion is temporary. But when it comes to love, you understand that love is not just an emotion, it's also an action.
So what is your definition